Every town has a moment where it goes from a sleepy town and a hidden gem to a hot spot. And if you ask us, that's what's happening right now in Davenport. And this is what happens when a place starts to grow really, really fast.
And yeah, growth comes with growing pains, like these traffic jams that test our patience every single day, especially on I-4.
But the good news is that I-4 expansion is not only on the way, but it is already here, and us locals cannot be any more excited about it.
But it also brings brand new neighborhoods, shiny new homes, and opportunities that didn't exist 5 years ago.
Now we're filming on a Wednesday, but families are out, the parks are full. Even when it's blazing hot outside, people are out and enjoying their days. There's just a buzz in the air here in Davenport. Today we're gonna give you a real look at what it's like to live here in Davenport from people that actually live here.
We're covering what we love, what drives us crazy, and what it's really like to raise a family, build a life, or invest in this town right now. This is your insider's guide to Davenport. Not just the numbers, but the lifestyle. Let's jump in.
Hola, I'm Jomar.
And I'm Lenny. We're your brother and sister real estate team here in beautiful Central Florida. By the way, hablamos español.
Goya, sazón, sí. We've helped dozens of families relocate to this area from Orlando to Winter Garden to Kissimmee to St. Cloud. And today, we're diving into one of the most talked about towns in our area. That town is Davenport.
We'll walk you through the good, the not so good, and the neighborhoods that are turning heads, even if you haven't heard of them before.
And stay with us because at the end, we're also highlighting 2 brand new communities that haven't even hit most buyers' radars yet.
Plus, we want to hear from you. Drop us your questions in the comments. We answer back to every single one, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future updates. Before it was a home to Disney visitors and new construction homes, Davenport had humble beginnings. It was founded in the late 1800s as a small railroad town. The small Florida Railroad brought development to the area, and citrus farming became the heartbeat of the local economy.
Yep, this was old school Florida. Orange groves, cattle, and wide open land. Even into the 20th century, Davenport stayed small and agricultural, but the real turning point came in the 2000s. Once Disney's influence expanded and nearby areas like Kissimmee and Champions Gate started booming, Davenport became a natural spillover for growth.
Oh yeah, and now it's one of the fastest growing towns in Polk County. And Polk County is actually one of the fastest growing counties in the whole United States.
In the entire country. And Davenport, it's located in the northern tip of Polk County. Polk County is actually pretty big. And we have a very popular sheriff as well.
We do.
If you don't know who he is, look up, what's his name? Sheriff Grady Judd? We don't know the sheriff's name, but the guy is pretty popular.
Look him up on Instagram.
We are just southwest of Orlando. It's a prime spot between Orlando and Tampa, right along the I-4 corridor. You're looking at anywhere between 20 to 35 minutes to Disney and roughly 45 minutes to downtown Orlando, and a little over an hour and 15 minutes to Tampa, but that all depends on traffic on I-4. More on that later.
Exactly, but here is the crazy part. This place used to be a sleepy little town with barely a blimp on the map. Fast forward to 2025 and the population is around 80,000 that share a Davenport mailing address. That's almost double what it was 5 years ago.
I mean, I moved here 5 years ago, and even then, it was nothing compared to what it is now. And it's not just people moving here. It's jobs, roads, schools, restaurants, shopping centers. It's infrastructure trying to catch up to demand. This is real Florida growth happening in real time here.
You get this cool mix of quiet neighborhoods with playgrounds and kids on the bike, and just a few miles away, areas with a resort town vibe, full of vacation rentals, splash pads, and families here for the theme parks.
Most people who live here commute to jobs in Orlando, Lakeland, or Kissimmee, but I think that that's gonna change soon. Right now, the biggest industries nearby are hospitality, thanks to places like Disney and Universal and SeaWorld, and logistics as well. Polk County has big distribution hubs for Amazon. Lenny, what do you get?
Same-day delivery.
What do you get from that? Walmart and other e-commerce giants. And since you used to work in the healthcare industry, what's going on here with that?
Healthcare here is solid. Advent Health, part of Florida, is a full-service hospital right in town with ER services, specialty clinics, and primary care. Most neighborhoods in the area are just within 5 to 20 minutes from an ER.
And that's considering also Orlando Health, which those are the 2 big players here in the area. When it comes to schools here in Davenport, they're kind of a mixed bag. If we're being honest, most of the traditional public schools here aren't gonna win any big awards.
Right.
A lot of them fall into the average or below average category when you look at state rankings and test scores.
But don't panic, especially if you're moving here with kids. One of the biggest things that we help families understand is the school option. And in Davenport, you got quite a few good ones if you know where to look.
And you have to know where to look. Some of the most in-demand schools in the area are actually tuition-free public charter schools. Places like Ridgeview Global Studies Academy, Matter Academy, where my son is going this year. We're so excited for it. And Davenport School of the Arts consistently rank among the top in Polk County. They have strong academic programs, great parent involvement, and they fill up fast. Applying early is key.
There are also private school options for families who want something a little bit more tailored. You'll find religious-based schools, Montessori programs, and prep schools all within driving distance. A few popular ones nearby include Citrus Ridge Christian School, Land of Lakes Montessori, and Four Corners Upper School, which serves both Davenport and the Four Corners area.
And keep in mind, Polk County does have a school choice program. So that means even if your zone school isn't your top pick, you can apply to others within the county, especially magnet programs or charter schools with specialized curriculum.
And that is huge for parents because I know sometimes, your house is not in the right location. You wish you could pick it up and move it to a different district, but now you get the choice.
Absolutely. And with that being said, the one thing that you do have to do is you will likely have to drive them there yourselves because the school bus routes will not come over and pick them up for you.
That's right. While not every school in Davenport is a slam dunk, there are great options if you do your homework. And as the city grows, more resources and attention are being invested into improving the education. Yeah,
just like with real estate here, you gotta know where to look, and that's where we come in. Let's talk about con number 1, traffic and tourism. I-4 is legendary, and not in a good way. It's actually considered one of the worst highways in the country. Locals call it the I-4 parking lot. During rush hour, anytime there's a Disney event, things can literally slow down to a crawl. So what do we recommend? Find a great podcast, or 2 or 3 to listen to, and make sure your music playlists have enough hits to keep the vibes going. But that being said, they are doing a lot of things to improve I-4, and they are starting to work. Locals are seeing their commute times from Davenport to Kissimmee and Orlando cut down anywhere between 15 to 25 minutes already, with a few of the improvements that have recently been made. And there's more on the horizon, so we're really excited about that.
Super excited about that because I hate being stuck in traffic, and unfortunately, US 27 can be just as bad, especially near Posner Park. And a lot of that traffic, it's vacationers. There are over 14,000 short-term rentals here in the greater Davenport area.
14,000 vacation rentals means that there's a lot of turnover in those houses. We actually have experience from co-hosting Airbnbs in the past, and I still currently co-host a few of them. We know what this could be like for neighbors. If you end up living in a vacation rental friendly community, one week your neighbor might be a nice family from pick a place.
Wyoming.
Wyoming, okay. The next week it could be a bachelorette party from
the UK.
Okay, Wyoming, UK, ooh.
Razzle dazzle.
Okay. So if you're someone who wants community and consistency, we'll help you look in the right neighborhoods with primary residence zoning or HOAs that restrict short-term rentals and only allow long-term rentals or owners to live there. And we know which communities do and don't, so we know which ones to recommend.
Absolutely, but Jomar, stop being negative. Let's give the viewers something positive to look forward to. That brings us to pro number 1, value for your money. One of the biggest reasons people are moving to Davenport is the price point. As of mid-2025, the median home here is about $365,000, and that is way below the state average of $410,000.
$410,000. That can actually buy you a 3 or 4 bedroom new construction home in parts of Davenport, and in some parts closer to Haines City, maybe even a 5 bedroom still as of the time of recording this video. Or that can also get you a 3 to 4 bedroom resale home with a pool. In comparison to Orlando, you're looking at roughly $100,000 price difference, if not more, for the same style of home.
Not all of the resale homes are outdated. A huge portion of the homes in Davenport were built in the last 10 years or so. And for new construction, we're talking open concept kitchens, quartz countertops, smart thermostats, and energy efficient homes. Builders like D.R. Horton, Lennar, and Pulte are still very very active here, but more on that later.
I'm sorry guys. I guess I get to be the one to deliver all the bad news today because con number 2 is that you'll need a car. Davenport was built for cars, and a lot of Florida was built for cars. A lot of our Northeasterners that come down here are so used to very, very in-depth networks of transportation. There's basically no public transportation here. We have no Sunrail, we have no Lynx buses, we don't have any rideshare hub. So unless you work remotely, a car is absolutely essential. And honestly, if you've got kids or more than one adult working in the household, 2 cars are better. Everything from Target to school drop-off to soccer practice to going to eat dinner requires driving here.
I'm back with the good news. Pro number 2 is Davenport's central location. Despite the traffic, the location is actually a huge perk. You're close to so much. Disney World, SeaWorld, and Universal are all within a 15 to 45-minute drive.
Do you love the beach like she does? You've got choices. You can head west to the Gulf to Siesta Key, Clearwater, or St. Pete for those beautiful Gulf sunsets. And trust me,
they're to die for.
They are beautiful.
Just go west.
Just go west.
Yeah.
Or you can go east to Cocoa Beach and go to Port Canaveral, and then you can go over there and surf a little bit or watch some rocket launches.
You know, options. And if you're a cruise lover, you're less than 2 hours away. You're less than 2 hours from both major cruise ports, Port Canaveral and Tampa Bay. Major warning though, it's incredibly easy to just go on a little cruisy cruise randomly for the weekend. We know all about that. Don't say we didn't warn you when you find yourself addicted to cruising.
But you know what guys? It's my turn to tell you guys something good about Davenport. I'm gonna tell them a pro this time, okay? I can't be the bad guy the whole time. Pro number 3 is that the growing community feel here in Davenport. Behind the touristy parks and vacation rentals, Davenport is home to real people that are building real lives. It's not just like a stopover between Disney and Legoland or Orlando and Tampa anymore. There's a real strong sense of community growing here. Neighbors wave when you drive by. The kids are out and about riding bikes and playing outside and things like that. You'll find community events during the holidays, garage sales on the weekends, and even local farmers markets are starting to pop up more often around here.
And the community spirit shows up in all the right places. We have schools hosting festivals, talent shows, and parent nights that get packed with families. And churches here aren't just here for Sunday service. Many run summer camps, food drives, and events that bring families together. The Tom Fellows Community Center has become a hub for the locals with everything from youth sports to art classes and a little Zumba. And don't forget Northeast Regional Park as well. We went there for a soccer tournament a few months ago. You know, it was a great experience, but we went back by there today and we saw the baseball fields and the basketball court and a few other things that they have there, and it was absolutely stunning. Yes, I definitely recommend you taking your kids there because there's something for them to do. They can run around and get tired, and you can just relax under one of the beautiful trees because there's so many beautiful trees there that just make the park look even better.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about neighborhoods. Neighborhoods like Providence, which is our neighborhood, really showcase this lifestyle. It's gated, peaceful, and people genuinely enjoy being outside. I mean, all day. Whether it's evening golf cart rides, morning jogs around the lakes, or grabbing brunch at the clubhouse, it feels like a resort, but with a community vibe. We love our neighborhoods. We're gonna link a video in the comments for you guys so you guys can see why over 4,000 families have chosen to call this neighborhood home. And yes, that means that there's over 4,000 houses here, and there's another 500 or so new construction ones coming.
What do those entail? What kind of houses are gonna be back there?
So we've got Lennar building single family houses anywhere between 3 to 6 bedroom homes, and they even have some next gen homes with in-law suites. Those homes are in the high 300s all the way up to the mid 600s or so. We have ABD Development that's building luxury homes, absolutely beautiful, on the golf course. They are modern. They look great. Those homes start right now around $800,000 and up. And then we also have FID that's building a few more townhouses that are right next to the clubhouse. And even those are absolutely beautiful. Compared to most townhouses that we see, they are very, very nice. So what about outside of Providence? Because not everyone is gonna wanna move here.
That's fine, because even outside of the gated communities, you've got plenty of family-friendly neighborhoods with splash pads, playgrounds, and walking trails. A lot of them organize events like Food Truck Fridays, movie nights on the lawn, and seasonal seasonal decorating contest. Whether you're raising kids or just want a friendly place to settle down, Davenport's got a welcoming, connected feel that's really hard to fake.
That was a lot of good news, guys, but I'm back on the con train. Let's talk about one of the obvious cons that doesn't just affect Davenport, but is also a part of living in Central Florida, and that is the weather. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. Summers here are hot, like open a door and it feels like an oven hot. High 90s, sometimes even lower hundreds, with humidity that fogs up your glasses. Like literally when you walk out from inside of your home to the outside, the humidity will fog up your glasses.
You're going to sweat, you're going to run your AC all day, but on the flip side, our winters are absolutely beautiful. High 60s and 70s, sunny skies, no snow in sight. And yeah, we do get the storms during the hurricane season, but we're inland. Most of the homes here are newer and built to updated codes. And one of the reasons we absolutely love new construction homes and homes built within the last 5 years is that they're all elevated and not in flood zones.
Absolutely. I've been here through 3 hurricanes already in the last 5 years, and actually 2 of them I never lost power, electricity, internet, or anything like that. It honestly is nowhere near as bad as what you see on the news along the coast. Let's talk a little bit more about something that we just had to throw in here because
it's just what it is, and it's
just
true.
What it is. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's insects. Yes, love bugs are real and we really don't love them. If you haven't heard about love bugs, go Google them. So are palmetto bugs and mosquitoes and lizards in your garage that are trying to help you save 15% or more by switching to Geico, and even gators in ponds and more. Florida really offers an incredible mixture and diversity, both in people and in animals and insects.
That is correct. So how does Davenport and Polk County as a whole plan to support the massive number of people relocating here every year? That brings us to pro number 4, and that is that there are real plans in place and many are already underway to handle the rapid growth.
Absolutely. Davenport isn't just growing in numbers, it's improving in infrastructures, in services, and livability as well. Polk County has already committed hundreds of millions of dollars towards transportation and utility upgrades. There's road widening projects in progress, like the expansion of I-4, which is going to massively improve east and west travel across town and ease some of that daily congestion as well.
They're also investing in water and sewage infrastructure. A major expansion of the county's water treatment plant was approved just last year to support tens of thousands of new homes over the next decade. That means cleaner, more reliable service as the city expands.
And when it comes to the schools again, the Polk County School Board has already opened up new schools in the area, including Davenport High School, and has additional schools planned or under construction to keep up with the growing student population. The county, again, also supports school choice, which helps give more families more options.
We absolutely love that, because I know sometimes people feel like, I wish I could just move my house to a different county for a better school for my kids.
Absolutely.
So, huge perk. Another thing is commercial growth is ramping up. Posner Park is one of the fastest growing retail centers in the region, with new shops, restaurants, and entertainment options being added regularly, including big names like Target, Burlington, Five Below, and more. And development isn't just west of I-4 anymore. We're seeing major activity near Ernie Caldwell Boulevard and Pine Tree Trail on the east side, including new residential and commercial zones.
And healthcare is expanding as well. Advent Health and Orlando Health are both growing their presence in Polk County. There's a new 24-hour emergency room on the horizon, and additional outpatient centers are being planned to reduce the need to travel to Orlando or Kissimmee for your routine care.
And we absolutely need that. Nobody wants to drive an hour just to go to their regular doctor's appointment.
Absolutely.
So,
and we have a lot of dentist offices here.
We do. We noticed that today. We're like, what is this, like 87?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
But remote workers, you're not getting left behind either. Polk County has rolled out high-speed fiber internet in most new communities. And 5G is now widespread in Davenport. You can run Zoom meetings, stream in 4K, or manage your business from home without any slowdowns.
Absolutely clutch, love it. Really great internet here at home. Best internet we've ever had.
Yes.
It helps us so much to be able to operate smoothly and efficiently every single day. The bottom line, growth isn't just happening, it's being managed.
Sure.
City and county leaders are making moves now to keep Davenport livable, efficient, and well-resourced as more families continue to move in.
We've talked about Davenport's growth, the schools, the homes, and the lifestyle. But what if you could get in early, before a neighborhood even hits its peak? Whether you want that established charm, or you're the kind of person who loves being part of the next big thing, we got you covered.
We'll start with our community, the place that we call home, one that truly captures the best of Davenport living. If you're looking for an established neighborhood, Providence is a standout. It's gated, it's green, it's got a golf course, it's got a swimming pool, 2 of them, a gym, a restaurant, pickleball courts, basketball courts, children's playgrounds, dog park, We live here and we love it.
In happy hour.
Oh.
Missed that part. But there's happy hour every day. Just saying. Now, for what's next. Greystone North by D.R. Horton is one of the largest upcoming communities in the area. It's located right off of Ernie Caldwell Boulevard near the expanding Posner City Park. When finished, it'll have over 740 homes, a mix of townhomes and single-family homes, plus a planned 5.7-acre amenity center, parks, green space, and recreational areas.
I wonder what's going to be in that amenity center. That's
Exactly.
a lot of land.
Right. It can't be just green space and parks.
But it seems like it's going to be a perfect fit for first-time buyers, growing families, or investors. And the location is great. It's close to schools, shopping, and part of a major infrastructure improvement zone with new roadways and trail connections coming soon.
Just a few minutes away, you'll find Winstone by Stanley Martin Homes, a more boutique-style community focused on sleek architecture, energy-efficient features, and modern layouts. These homes are designed for flexibility. Think smart storage, remote work nooks, and open gathering spaces.
Absolutely, and we found out today when we went there to get you a little drone of the neighborhood that there is another builder that's there, and if you want something that's a little bit more out of the box, it's already pre-packaged, pre-selected for you. Lennar Homes is also going to be selling homes there. So all three of these communities reflect where Davenport is heading. Modern, family-focused, and full of opportunity.
So that's Davenport, a fast-growing town that blends affordability, location, and family-first lifestyle. It's not perfect, but the upside is hard to ignore.
So if Davenport is starting to feel like your kind of place, or if you're just curious about moving to Central Florida, don't do it alone. Let us guide you.
We know the builders, the neighborhoods, the hidden gems, and the shortcuts around I-4. So if you're thinking about relocating, we're your people.
Drop your questions in the comments, guys.
But hey, do not forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos every single week. We've got tours, deep dives, and the inside scoop on all things Central Florida.
And before we let you guys go, we do a weekly webinar on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. It is absolutely free, and it is to help first-time home buyers be able to purchase their very first home. It's an hour long. It is jam-packed with so much information, and the goal is for you to walk in there with questions and leave in there with answers so you can feel extremely comfortable about buying your first home. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I mean, seriously, it means the absolute world to us that you guys spend so much time watching us. We absolutely love it. And tell us, what's your vibe? What are you looking for when you move down here? Do you want peace and quiet, kind of like this? Or do you prefer a pool party with neighbors?
Whatever it is, we're gonna help you find it. And we'll even negotiate some builder incentives while we're at it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, we're Jomar and Leni.
Your friendly realtors keeping it real in Central Florida.